Asian markets largely rose, tracking Wall Street gains, with investors eagerly awaiting China's Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index for April. Meanwhile, Samsung Electronics reported an extraordinary quarter-one profit fueled by optimism surrounding artificial intelligence. Samsung Electronics reports a staggering 932.8% surge. Yes, you heard that correctly, 932.8%. That's an operating profit for Q1. Now, all of that's been attributed to a rebound in memory chip prices amid AI optimism, with revenue reaching about $53 billion. Another success story is Samsung's semiconductor division, which registered a remarkable turnaround, recording an operating profit of $1.3 billion in the first quarter. It suffered significant losses in the same period last year. And amid increasing AI demand, Samsung accelerates production of advanced memory chips like HBM3E to meet market needs, while developing cutting-edge 3-nanometer and 2-nanometer processors for future growth. Meanwhile, Asian markets also rallied, with Japan's Nikkei 225 climbing. Hong Kong's Hang Seng also made gains, and the broader topics up nearly 2%. In the U.S., Tesla's 15% surge led the U.S. markets, with the S&P 500, Nasdaq, and the Dow Jones gaining 0.3%. Well, let's discuss all of this now with Jamil Ahmad, the chief analyst at online trading brokerage GTC Group. He's joining us live now from Dubai. Jamal, it's good to have you on the program. Now, considering the recent surge in Asian markets and Tesla's notable gains in the U.S., what are the underlying market dynamics at play here?
Thank you. It's a busy week overall. If you look at corporate earnings season that's continuing in the United States, then there's unexpected visit of Elon Musk to Beijing. I think that the Tesla rally, as you correctly pointed out, it moved 15% overnight. That certainly led the global markets. It does appear as well that diplomatic meeting, it was unexpected that he would visit Beijing, and it seems to have led to more advancements towards Tesla's product reach, and specifically self-driverless cars of finally being accessible in China. That certainly led the market rally. But we have to look at it from a different perspective as well. We take away the Tesla story, that actually world markets are on track for losses for April as trading set to conclude. And we do have risks for financial markets ahead, specifically with the US interest rate decision that's scheduled for tomorrow, where we're going to learn from the Federal Reserve for its guidance on Federal Reserve US interest rates. And it was only a couple of months ago that the market was throwing everything but the kitchen sink and the kitchen sink itself, that the market will see regular interest rate cuts from the US central bank this year. And that's been taken out of the window. So we do need to see some upbeat guidance from the Fed and some narrative towards supporting the market rally. Otherwise, I do see markets falling further into May and as we progress for 2024.
Yeah, let's quickly reflect on the extraordinary performance, though, of Samsung Electronics, especially its semiconductor division's turnaround and the significant profit rise. What broader market implications should we expect here?
It's an extraordinary number, but we also have to take into account that the market was actually expecting this type of volume for profits. It just seems to be the headline number is still very much eye-catching. There was a loss in 2023. And what we see now is more and more signs that AI, specifically artificial intelligence and technology stocks, technology sector, are driving the overall market environment. We just spoke about Tesla. And then we also have the example of NVIDIA and that market rise over the past couple of years. It was only 4 years ago, NVIDIA, again, a major generator of AI, was valued at somewhere near $180 billion. Fast forward 4 years later, and it's the third most valuable company in the world at more than a value of market cap of $2 trillion. So we do see that AI continues to be a major sector of demand and growth. And then we're seeing that in the Samsung narrative that's been provided also.
Jamil, how do you perceive the competitive landscape evolving within the semiconductor industry going forward?
It's clearly the sector, and it's also the product that all different companies are moving into. And I think that what we found interesting from some of that Samsung statement is that we also see some sort of business risks around geopolitical events. They did highlight as well the recent earthquake nearby in Taiwan. But overall, if you look at the market dynamics, technology is completely in control of the overall market value cap. We've spoken about Tesla now, we've spoken about NVIDIA, Samsung, and it does appear that technology will remain the mainstay financial market sentiment. And as long as that remains the growth story, then these market capitalizations and valuations do remain in check.
Jamil Ahmad in Dubai, thank you so much. Good to get your analysis.